When I first started day trading, I thought that you had to buy, sell all the time and constantly watch the markets. But now that I'm a year and a half into my day trading journey, it's a lot different from what I first thought it was. I'm only taking 1 to 2 trades a day because I'm only either taking VWAP breakout plays or VWAP bounce plays. And since we had such a crappy open today, I needed to wait until market conditions aligned with what I like to trade. And then once I saw a clear direction and a clear setup present, that's when I jumped into my trade. Today, I was disciplined enough to wait for a clear direction and a clear setup to present before even taking a trade. In the morning, we opened very choppy with a 15-minute range only being a few points, in the initial balance, which is the first hour of the day's range, only being 8 points and a quarter. That is not trading conditions that I want to trade under. I want to wait until the market tells me, hey, we have a clear direction, and this is the direction that you should probably trade into. And I like to trade it with the VWAPs. So I wait for price to actually break out of this kind of consolidation area right here. And then we break towards the upside, breaking above all the VWAPs, the daily, previous days in New York, and the current days in New York. And then as soon as we break above towards the upside and just start running higher, I know, okay, today I want to catch a long, but I don't want to buy the highest price of the day. I've been burnt so many times for the past year and a half buying the highest price of the day only for it to come back down. And at the time, I would be like, "Oh man, that means bears are in play again." But no, the reality is that it's healthy for price to pull back like that because we need pullbacks in order to continue higher. So that is exactly what I did. I waited for price to actually pull back and touch this key level right here. An argument could have been made to where I could have gotten off the high of day breakout right here. But a lot of times, this first break, especially without touching a key level, normally doesn't work out. So I just want to be a bit more pickier. If this trade wins, that's great. But I know consistently this isn't my best trade. So I'm just going to stay flat and not put any cash. I want a nice clear pullback to actually see that, hey, buyers are stepping in at these key levels. So that way we can continue higher. And that's exactly what we did. We break out, failed breakout, we come back down, actually touch the daily, and we can consider this as a touch of the New York, and then price goes higher, breaking out once again of the high of day. Now here is the bread and butter. Here's where I'm like, okay, I can actually get into this trade. An argument could be made to where I could have entered at a better price on the daily, but it just wasn't enough information for me to say that buyers are actually in control here because we only stayed at the daily and touched it for 2 minutes. Normally, I kind of like to see price to sit here for a bit longer and then continue higher so that way I can get in. But today, it was just a quick touch and go, which is not bad. And an argument could have been made to where once I see this double bottom right here, that's enough confirmation for me to be like, all right, bet, let me just get into a nice low price right here, stop at these lows right here, and then continue higher rather than just waiting for the high day breakout, because then I can also add in here at the high day breakout. So that honestly is how I'm looking at this and how I should have played today. But here's how I played it. I played it using the high day breakout. And also we had NQ breaking its high of day as well. So we get off the high day breakout. At these equal lows, I take partials. I'm in 5 MES contracts. I take off 3. And now I have 2 runners. I lock my stop. And then boom, our stops get tapped. And we are up $60 on this trade across 2 accounts. So it's not much, $60 each account. It's not much, but hey, at least we managed this trade correctly to where you're kind of supposed to take profits at equal highs. It's not a bad thing, right? Because if it goes higher, boom, just made a new high day. We can expect a pullback. We can get back in at the pullback. But unfortunately today I was in a meeting and I was not able to add into this position on time before it ran up. So that's unfortunate. But normally if I'm not in a meeting and my full attention is on the charts, I'm going to do the same thing, take partials at equal highs, lock in a stop for the rest. If I get stopped out or if it comes back down lower to make that higher low, I'm going to add in or get back in to see my thesis through, because my thesis was to hit that 160 area. And that's exactly what we did today. And as soon as we retested the high of day VWAP right here, we just kind of went. And so this is why this is a textbook trade. An A+ setup for me is not getting into any of the mess right here or not having any FOMO to kind of catch that first breakout of the high of day. I want a full nice retest to show me that, hey, buyers are stepping in here. And today we actually had this double bottom and actually a clear retest to the daily and New York VWAPs. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you guys want to see more of these types of reviews, follow me on X where I post daily review videos like this and also post some additional content, and you guys can keep up with my trading live. But also, if you guys want to check out more of my videos, here's another video that I recommend, and I'll see you guys all there.